Hi YouTube, Carrie here. Hey, just thought I'd do another video on traditional orthodontics. A lot of you aren't really getting it, what I'm trying to say. Some people think just because the orthodontist told them to get 4 teeth pulled, that it was really in their best interest. Well, news for ya, it was in the orthodontist's best interest. They're going to charge you the same price whether you have teeth pulled or you don't have teeth pulled, but the difference is they're going to spend less time with you if you have teeth pulled. Why? Because you just made room for them to work with. That's about it. You didn't do anything really to help yourself, and in fact, the way your face will suffer is the same way my face is now. If you have a tent and you take out 4 stakes, you think the tent is going to support itself the same way. Well, that's kind of what happened to my face, why I have hanging skin. Um, but anyway, the only person you're actually helping is the orthodontist. Now, if looks aren't enough for you, I can tell you, if I had never had orthodontics, I could smile with my mouth shut and have a full functioning face, okay? I can't do that anymore, and I'm not going to smile using teeth because there's big black holes on the sides of my smile because I don't have a full set of teeth. So if you can't find an orthodontist to work with a full set of teeth, move on, because you're only risking it for yourself. I mean, you could look like a fool instead of have a full set of teeth. Like me, I look like a fool because I know it. Anyway, the reason why traditional orthodontics is like a Ponzi scheme is because you spend thousands and thousands of dollars on this so-called smile, whatever. It's just to straighten your teeth. I mean, the soft tissue and everything around the extraction sites that were never meant to be pulled out now have to resettle into new position, and a lot of times it doesn't look so good. In fact, one trait you can see on people that have had extraction orthodontics is they always have a bigger nose, because when you pull out teeth and move everything backwards, it creates a larger nose. I don't know anybody that would want a bigger nose. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, General Dental Council. If you watch my video on Dr. Mew, General Dental Council, well, actually, it's not my video, it's in my favorites, says 88% of people aren't told when they're having an extraction orthodontic procedure that it may not only may it not work, it may cause lifetime conditions such as mine that I am dealing with now. Um, so, yeah, real wonderful, huh? Anyway, the reason why I'm comparing this to a Ponzi scheme is because now it's going to cost me between 30 and 50,000 to bail out of this horrible situation that I was never warned of. Um, it's not just the looks. Okay, don't confuse that. When you pull your everything backwards, you know how they talk about malocclusion and different phases? Well, I'm going to call this retraction because that's all it is. They're taking teeth out and they're smashing your face backwards, okay? So when they did that, your jaw should start in front of your ear here. Now mine starts behind my ear, causing me like no chin. I don't really have a chin. Um, and causing me this lovely thing called a turkey waddle that's only going to get worse with age. Okay, but what that does when they move your jaw back is it moves your TMJ joint back and gives you a condition called TMD. I'd like to say I feel like I have an arrow through my head because I'm chronic pain in this area right here. Every day I wake up in pain because of that. It's just awful. I mean, if looks aren't enough for you, there's a chronic condition you're just giving yourself, because when they smash your face backwards, your jaw is not going to sit on its natural jaw joints that it was nature intended or that your body naturally agrees with. Because if I open my mouth, that's as far as I can open it in the level of where it's sitting now. But in order to actually open my mouth, I have to move my jaw forward and then open my mouth. So it will be like this. See, when I pushed it back into the position the orthodontist set it in, did you see how little I could actually open my mouth? So you got to remember my jaw joints are currently rubbing together in that area. And remember, I only had one crooked tooth. It wasn't like this was like I had a major malocclusion or whatever they call it, but now I have a major retraction, as they will call it today. Um, Also, besides that, when my airway closed up, it's created sleep apnea. I wake up dizzy so much. I just read too that sleep apnea can cause heart attack, stroke, and cancer. So, because you have crooked teeth, you ruin your skeletal setup by pulling out four teeth. You pull everything backwards, and now you get TMJ, which is chronic pain, where you have a bow and arrow going through your head, blah, all day long. It is just disturbing. And then you have breathing problems because when this got moved back, my airway got smashed in. My tongue has no room from this reduced arch. Um, it's just horrible. But the basis of this video is to bail out of this situation right now. It cost me between $25,000 and $50,000. So if I could save you from going through all these problems that I have gone through, that's the idea of this video. It's not to offend anybody by any means, because I can look at people a mile away and I can tell if they had extraction orthodontics or not. I spent a lot of time trying to do some outreach for this. That's why. So please don't be offended if I tell you, hey, I see you have braces on, and I'm trying to do it for your own good, because when you see the drooping start under your eye, that means you're going to have facial damage. That means things are getting pulled backwards. That means you have extra skin right now. Well, not extra skin, you have the skin you were born with, but you have less support, and I can see it. I'm a pretty harsh critic on it, though, because I don't ever see an extraction case that I think looks good, because when you smile and only have one premolar on either side, you hardly look like you're missing teeth. Well, you are missing teeth, but you start to look like an old person because you don't have a full face and it just starts to fall on you. It's just a really, really sad situation that dentists are allowed to get away with this and walk away. When you sign up for orthodontic work, it is their job to warn you that their treatment may not work, and it also may cause irreversible conditions. It could be problems later. And when you do have the problems later, that nice guy that supposedly sold you on all these treatments is not going to be there for you at all. I talked to so many people that have emailed me on my other videos, and they said you're absolutely right. You know, he talked us into this procedure. It didn't, well, I got straight teeth, but whoop-de-doo. I mean, I didn't have really crooked teeth to begin with anyway. Also remember, if they can't sell you on something, they're not making money. And they're not in business not to make money. Okay, guys. Have a great day. Feel free to email me. Anything you like, I'm here for you. I want to be your advocate. And have a great day. Aloha.